Shocking news coming out of hip-hop. All over social media, fans are complaining about rap fatigue. Yeah, fam, that's a thing. People are saying we are tired of this music. They are trash. Yeah, fam.
Rap is an art form. You are supposed to be saying something. When I hear y'all music, y'all don't be saying nothing. And y'all think because y'all dropping name brands and I got more than you and who rocking coach and shit, you think you saying something, but you ain't really saying shit. It's not sticking. I don't care about who you're dating. I don't care about who you Can you make me feel something?
The worst is the female rapper. They just hurl and more hurl in one respect.
That's what I'm ashamed of. Most of our female rappers, I ain't gonna lie.
Female rap has gotten dookie.
Sexy, she represents everything that is wrong with the culture right now. She's not uplifting black women. She's degrading them. She's not promoting intelligence, grace, dignity. She's promoting vulgarity, and chaos.
Wait and anticipating. Let me introduce you. This is Sexy Red.
And here's the sad part. There are black women out there supporting her. If that's you, it's time to evaluate yourself. Stop saying, oh, she's funny or, oh, she's relatable. Be real with yourself. Would you want your daughter walking around acting like Sexy Red?
Orchestrated, planned, targeted destruction of morality. Put up the women who are butt naked, lots of money, everybody love them, likes and views. So it's psychologically that would translate to a child and say, oh, wow, all of those people like her and she's wearing that and she's dancing like that. So that's what I need to do. Most of us don't realize that's how the subconscious mind works. The mind operates along pictures. So children are looking at this and they're looking at the response. The response is good, overwhelmingly good. Well, I want that response, so that means I have to do this. That's how the mind works.
True.
And we want to run around talking about, well, I ain't no leader. Then go and dance in your mirror at home.
We know who the people are who go out and try to make us look stupid, like we supposed to say, oh, we ain't. But the truth is, we are. Most communities get their culture from us.
Because I want my daughter to be that. I don't want my daughter to be these chicks. I just think that women rap need that emotion bad now, because these little girls out here are only gonna think it's cool to be an OnlyFans model.
The problem is, man, there's no balance. We've always had hoish rappers. In the 90s, we had Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. Nobody tripped on them because at the same time, we had Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn balanced that out. Now we don't have a Lauryn Hill no more. We just got Glorilla, Megan, Sexy Red, and that's all we have.
Can't get her name. It's something about her, cause her Suki with the good. Oh. Yeah. Oh. How you know?
Oh man, I drink it. I ain't got it yet, but I drink it.
Well, would you want to come back behind so many men?
Did you know? For the first time since 1990, no hip-hop song was included in Billboard's Top 40. Not one single hip-hop song. That might be a sign.
Hey bro, I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, but Sexy Red is one of the worst artists to ever drop, and I'm dead serious. A lot of women finna disagree with me on this, but Sexy Red is not a good artist. Now, I'm not finna listen to that. I'd rather get whipped 100 times by a slave owner, but I already know, Sexy Red made it. None of those lyrics are finna be in the Bible. You know the one song, Ski Ye? Bro, one of the lines of that song is she got a stupid butt. Y'all just be writing anything. But if I start dropping music and talk about swanging my like a grandfather clock, all of a sudden I'm the bad guy.
Yo, I'm sorry to say this to y'all girlies that see this video. Megan Thee Stallion is trash. She's trash. She's garbage. The girl is not good. She just talks about sex. That's all she does. What are you learning from her? Let's listen to music that enlightens your life or changes your perspective on certain things.
Hey, just a thought. Rap about something other than the P. Just a thought. How many different ways you gonna tell me about that P, baby? Yeah, I get it. Hey, by the way, I believe you.
She does nothing or contributes nothing to you. And I don't like how she was saying, oh, we pay her to hate on her. Nobody's paying us to hate on you. We doing it because we want to. Like, we hate because we think you deserve it.
She was a fairy. She a fairy. She was a fairy.
When everything starts to sound the same, there's no excitement. So eventually people get burned out. Label chasing trends instead of talent. The industry pushes what's ever hot at the moment.
Well, you polite savages, you are experiencing what happens when you let somebody outside of your culture control your culture. People who don't care about it. People who are just here for a buck. Not understanding that this could be a powerful tool to educate, to move the youth, to move the people, to move something forward. Because music has always been the soundtrack to the resistance of this country for our folks. But what's happened now? Well, Hoochie Good, Pop It and Lock It, Boss Babe, I Know You Could, Wash, Rinse, and Repeat over and over again because it makes money right now, but doom the genre in the future. And quite honestly, I gotta tell you something. If this is what the idiom is, then let's flush the idiom down the toilet. You dig?
Despite artists like Cardi B releasing an album and even a couple singles from Drake. Now in response, several black listeners would open up about their issues with today's rap and their fatigue.
It's hip hop dead, it's hip hop dead. So in September, 4 hip hop songs were on the global charts in September.
Okay.
5 years ago, there were 56 on the global charts. That's a big drop.
It is.
That's over 90% gone, right?
If you follow what's going on in music, most of the time you hear about artists. You're hearing about their shenanigans. You're hearing about baby daddy drama, baby mama drama. You're hearing about the divorce, the breakup, the way that they neglect their kids.
And selling their because that's all we're talking about. And getting it in and my head is like, yo, we not building women. And that's not for me to speak on, but I do think as someone that's raising a daughter, I would love to hear more subject matter. I would love to hear a woman tell you, like, you don't got to dress like that. Yeah. You don't gotta look like that. Us as men have to face that trap music has birthed drug rappers. We have to accept that. As men, we have to accept that. Okay, so why can't women accept real rap is gonna breed horse?
For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb.
Okay, my bad.
And her mouth are as smooth as oil. But her end is as bitter as wormwood and as sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold of hell. Lest doubt's shoulders ponder the path of life, her ways are movable.
The curious part is that what happened to this idiom? What happened to something that was uplifting? What happened to rappers like X-Clan, rappers like Public Enemy? What happened to MC Lyte? What happened to all of these folks who were trying to push positivity? What happened to the balance? Well, let me tell you what happened to the balance. Balance means nothing in the face of money. And they can always find a fool to do exactly what they want to do for a couple of pieces of silver and gold. Silver and gold. Oh, behold, the truth will unfold right before your very eyes. Especially if you've been struggling your entire life. Cause what an entangled web they weave. Always trying to obtain, no intent to achieve. Polite savages.
You don't make up for your sins in the church. You do it in the streets. You do it at home. The rest is bullshit, you know it.
Ladies, gentlemen, polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey, sure to anger feminists and struggle rapper fans alike. And this time we're calling BS on all of the BS, all of the struggle rapper BS. The last 5 years have been an absolute joke. No more ski-eat, no more pound town. It's going down, down. It's time to put things back in order and flush these struggle rappers down the drain. And if it means we gotta start from scratch, then so be it. Let us start from scratch. Because as always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter, bitter pill. But sometimes you gotta break it down from the beginning and just tell everybody the real. Because the fall off is epic. And this is the worst position hip hop has been since the 90s. You dig? So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Are you ready? Well, let's go.
Demonstrate your gift, not your breast. Demonstrate your gift, not what is between your legs. The American people have an appetite like a swine, and you are feeding the swine with the filth of degenerate culture. We gotta stop it.
If something does not serve you anymore or serves your community, then it's up to you to delete it from your community. It does not make a difference how much you've grown with it, how much you've grown to like it, how much you've grown to experience it and to expect it to be there. Hip hop has been around for over 50 years. My entire lifetime has spent enjoying hip hop music, but watching the evolution, watching how things have changed, there's no wonder why people have fatigue, why they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, why looking at the same degeneracy over and over again just leads you to understand that this is not what they thought it was going to be. Because I thought that hip hop would have been evolved to a new level, a new high. Like something like Tupac with a little more consciousness, something that could talk to the people, something that could move the people, something that people could believe in. But what we have now is a commercialism pushed with consumerism that leads to nothing but brain rot and degeneracy. And I want you to think about this. A few years ago, the same girls that was getting ski-eat got skeeted in, and now these ski-eat girls running around with a single baby with no daddy in sight. Single baby mama drama all over again. So at this rate, nobody's gonna win. And at one point, somebody has to say something about something, or we're gonna wind up knee deep in something. So I'm gonna say it just like this. If we gotta throw the whole damn thing away and start over, then so be it. Let something else rise up, something better, something that we control, because one thing is for certain, the controllers of this idiom don't give a damn about us. You dig?
Finally decided to tell the world what I witnessed in 1991, which I believe was one of the biggest turning point in popular music, and ultimately, American society.
Rolling Stone magazine released their pick for Best Rap Song of 2023. Song of the Year, Sexy Red.
I was what you may call a decision maker. The industry was different back then. I was invited to attend a closed-door meeting to discuss rap music's new direction.
I think it's insulting to us as a culture and as a people.
There's a short shelf life on this.
Yeah, they said, did I sell my soul? Should I just tell them the truth?
Are you in love now, Sexy Red?
Yeah, with the money.
And let me tell you something, it's damn satisfying. Satisfying that these struggle harlot rappers are no longer at the top of the game, no longer running around shaking their thing, no longer getting over just by being them, understanding that ignorance was leading the charge. Yes, it is quite pleasing. And the drill rappers, oh yes, it's great to see them all go to jail. Roll them up and roll them the hell out of here. Because guess what? If you're making the community unsafe, it's nothing, you shouldn't be in the community. But we used to have some rules back in the day. You know, you wouldn't blicky up a house, wouldn't blicky up a funeral. But nowadays, man, you fools will ride on someone's grandma just to make a point, because you ain't caring nothing about nothing, because you never had nothing and you're never gonna be nothing. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all over here talking this big bad gangster stuff, but what you doing for anybody else except yourself? You out here getting yourself rich. It's about your pockets, but you gonna let your whole community starve. That's right, because it's really sickening. Somebody has sold that poison to their best friend's mama and watch their best friends turn themselves out, but sit there and look at their best friends in the eyes and say, hey man, it's just in the game, you dig? Damn, is this where we at? Because the lust for something has had you willing to do anything, turning you into nothing. We done messed around and got the whole village turned upside down. Homegirls twerking in the streets, making no damn sense. Thotting it up, thotting it down, thotting it all around. And now the thought is actually wanted to be treated like a lady. And we've messed up because we started telling the thought it's okay to be a thought. Let feminism ring. Do exactly what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, and we just got to accept it. It's time for us to put our foot down. I can't go for that. No can do. Because to accept this, you got to be a damn fool.
When you say you don't have no favorite, then it's like, why? The next thing they was like, why? You don't like Meg, you don't like... And I'm like, well, you know, a favorite. You asked me who's my favorite. As a favorite, I can't give you a favorite because I feel like they all talking about the same thing. And then I said, I feel like they all talking about the same thing. I guess that's the word all, where people thought I was talking about all females. But I was talking about the names that they gave me. And from there I said, they all talking about the same thing. And I said, it's like rapping. And it went crazy.
You could say it's hate. All right, I'll just be guilty. I hate it. I hate the fact that this is what it's come down to. I hate the fact that we took something that was original, that was originally made for us, that was wonderful, that can actually get a message out, that had some balance to it. Yes, it was ratchet and it was beautiful, just like the community, where you can see some of the beautifulest things in the world and some of the ugliest things on the same block, but understood that everything had its place at the proper time in the proper place. But now what are we doing? We're mixing it all up. Now we got people dressing like dots in church. BBLs at church, pop locking and dropping it at church. It means like, dang, even the place that's supposed to be good ain't no good no more, then where can you find the good? So yes, I guess this is a little hate, a little hatred in the heart for this BS, wanting it to be all cleaned up. But like it says, if it's going to hell in a handbasket, then I'm gonna hold the damn handle, I'm gonna pour it on out, I'm gonna fill it up with something good, and I'm gonna take it back to my family, because that's my job, you dig?
somebody, I ain't gonna say who it was, but somebody was approaching me about doing music. They were like, hey, man, I'm really trying to get into my music, but I said, listen, bro, we need air traffic controllers. You know what I'm saying? We need doctors, we need lawyers, we need
You told
electricians.
somebody to give up on their dreams?
I told them we need electricians.
I am tired of people rapping.
Bro, no, he was like, he had a regular, like, respectable career, and he like, man, I'm thinking about just throwing this away. And I said, hey, bro, I don't know if you aware, but the government is shut down. Trump doing he won't. Gavin is beefing with this. They using hip hop back and forth to this.
Yeah.
We need air traffic controllers and TSA agents.
And it ain't no money over here.
That's a song called Pound Town by this artist named Sexy Red, and she did that. That's a mating call for. Women say that, and dudes show up with $40.
Things that killed the music business. So I'm gonna start with the new artists because you guys are who everybody here came to see, and the business doesn't exist without you guys. So you guys are the product that we all wake up in the morning to push. Without you all, there would be no business. It's like the music game became a get-rich scheme to people posing as real artists. It was like all you gotta do is put your link in a bio, and now you're platinum and get all these riches, and now you're in the studio, and all of a sudden you're this superstar. You can own everything, and that's what they sold you guys.
Thank you for watching the TIP Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom.
We found true happiness